Well guys, let's work with the next problem here. We've got to find the cube root of -1331. But look at the question. It is twisted. It is asking you of which number is this the cube. It means basically it's talking about what? Find the cube root of -1331. So now here we'll also learn the divisibility test by 11. Okay, why is that? Look at this, because I'm trying to find whether this guy is divisible by 3 or not. Let's check. 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1, you get like 4 plus 4 is like 8. And can I divide with 3? Not happening. So 3 cannot divide it. So 3 cannot divide it. It means 3 cannot divide this number also. We'll check with 9. So you add these guys, you get 8. Can I divide 8 with 9? So 9 is not dividing it again. So I cannot divide this guy with 9 also. So let's check whether I can divide this guy with 11. But this time the procedure is a little different. Why is that? Alright, so look at that. What I do here is I write this guy as A, B, C, D. It means these are the digits basically, right? Yes. Now what I do is I need to write it in this fashion, that is B plus D minus A plus C. Okay, now who's B here? B is 3. And who is D? D is 1. So let me write that. 3 plus 1 minus A is this guy, that is 1, plus C is 3 again. Right, what's happening now? So I can see that is 4 minus 4 and the answer is like 0. Now can I divide 0 by 11? Yes, 0 by 11 is 0 itself. It means 11 can divide 0. Cool. It means 11 can also divide this guy. That's it. That is the test. Keep that in mind. Okay, if this number is divided by 11, then I can say what? Then A, B, C, D can also be divided by 11. So that is the test. So let's try to find the cube root of this guy and try dividing this with 11. So you get 1, 3, 3, 1. So I'm trying to divide this guy with 11. So 11 1 times is 11. You get a 2 out here. Put this 3 down. 2 times is like 22. Okay, 1 again and put this 1 down. You get what? 1 times 11. That's it. It's cool. So we can write this to be like what? Cube root of negative sign. Keep it aside, no problem. Then this guy is like 11. Okay, times I can write 121. Okay, cool. We understand this. Now again, we know that 121 is nothing but 11 squared. So I can write 11 times 11 times 11. Now see, but I have to take the cube out. Okay, look at this. If I cube, let's say -2 whole cube is what? It's like whole cube is what? It's like 2 times 2 times 2, but everyone will have a negative sign. Why is that? Because this guy is negative whole cube. Now then I can write cube root of -2 into -2 into -2 is -2. So that is the whole point. But you can see one more interesting thing here. Look at that. Let me explain it here. One more interesting thing here is like, if it is cube root of -2 into -2 into -2, okay, if that is the case, all right, that's true, right? But what is negative times negative? Look at that. Just hold this guy. Minus to minus is like plus, right? So I can just write 2 into 2. I just multiply these two guys, so the negative negative is plus. Now again, times -2. What do you get here? What do you get here? What you get here is again the same thing. Plus into minus is minus. And if you multiply these two guys, you get 2 into 2 into 2. Look at that. That can be written this way and this can be written this way. Or if you have to understand it more clearly, I can write what? Cube root of, I can write minus into minus is plus, 2 into 2 is 4. Okay, into minus 2, what do you get? You get, this is like plus into minus is minus, 4 into 2 is 8. So in fact, we can just write this to be like what? I can just write the reverse of it. I can write like plus times 4 into minus 2, because plus into minus minus. Again, I can write this guy as like what? Minus can write as minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. So I'm just trying to break this negative sign and distribute all these three guys. So we know that if that is the case, yes, according to what we just did with 2, I can write that this can be written as what? -11 into -11 into -11. Cool. So now that's a set. It comes out as what? -11 is your answer. That is it.